Saturday, August 29th. What is that? I can smell something amazing. It feels like it's pulling me towards the light. Stronger and stronger. Suddenly, my eyes open. Was it just a dream? No, I can still smell it. Wait. I quickly sit up. Today is breakfast day! I hear laughter come from downstairs. Guess I said that a little too loud. I glance at my alarm clock. It reads 9:23. Normally, I'd still be feeling groggy on Saturday at this time, but today, I'm being energized by the smell of the food she's making downstairs. And since today's Saturday, I don't even need to get changed. I just roll out of bed, brush my teeth, and head down to the kitchen. Oh, morning, Chi.
Good morning, Simone. Ready for Idol Day?
You bet I am.
Breakfast is almost done. Just wait until you see what I made.
I can't wait. I sit down at the table, my anticipation at an all-time high. After about 2 minutes, Chi brings the plates over.
All right, here it is.
I can barely contain myself when I see what's on those plates. One plate has a big stack of fluffy souffle pancakes, and the other has a pile of scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, and hash browns. She sets the plates down on the table and looks at me with a proud expression.
So what do you think?
I look back at her seriously. Chi? Can you do me a favor? I need you to pinch my arm. I think I might have ascended to heaven just now. She giggles.
All right, how's that?
It hurts, but I keep my face the same and don't react.
Simone?
Yeah, I think I must be in heaven already. She suddenly bursts out laughing. A playful grin appears on her face.
All right, well, how's this?
She pinches my arm harder. Ow, 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 ow! She starts laughing harder.
Looks like I just pulled you back down to earth.
Once I start laughing along with her, it only escalates from there. After about a minute, we're just howling with laughter. It's moments like these when I realize how lucky I am. When we finally start to calm down, she looks at me.
We need to start eating already. The food's gonna get cold.
Oh, right! We both quickly adjust our chairs and prepare to eat. But then I notice something. With an overly serious expression, I look to Chi. Chi, we have a problem. She looks at me and catches on immediately, giving me a completely serious face back.
What is it, Simone?
These eggs. There's no pepper on them! She gasps. She responds with a dramatic voice.
What? No pepper? We can't have that.
You're right. Which means... I pound my fist on the table. Chi!
Yes. What is it?
We need pepper. Stat! She salutes.
Aye, aye.
She quickly gets up from her chair and runs over to the cabinets.
Simone! The pepper's not in its usual spot.
What? I stand up dramatically. Well then, where is it?
Simone!
Yes! What?
It's on the table already.
We both slowly look to where the pepper is. In plain sight. Right on the table. We both burst out laughing again. A typical Saturday morning. After that, we finally start eating breakfast for real. It's of course perfect. Chi is just too good. I say with food still in my mouth. She puts her hands on her hips.
Well, thank you.
I finish chewing. When does the new episode come on again? She glances at the clock.
In about 15 minutes, so we need to hurry up and finish.
She looks at me excitedly.
I want you to be locked in so you can experience all of Kira Kimochii's greatness.
I chuckle. Can't wait. At this point, I honestly was a little curious about what made this show so amazing to Chi. She points at the TV remote sitting on the couch arm.
Could you go ahead and turn the TV on?
Sure thing. I finish my last bite of eggs and sausage and walk over to the couch. Which channel is it on?
Just flip through the stations until you see INC.
What's INC?
It's Idol Network channel.
Oh, okay. Why is there a whole station dedicated to idols? I grab the remote and start clicking through channels. As soon as I reach the right one, I don't even have to look at the name to know I'm in the right place. My eyes are immediately filled with upbeat music, bright colors, and happy-looking characters all over the screen.
There it is!
I figured. I look back at Chi. How much time do we have? She looks at the clock again.
About 10 minutes.
Alright, let's hurry and clean everything up.
Okay.
We quickly bring all of the dishes over to the sink, scrub them with soap, and put them onto the drying rack. As we're finishing up, we hear the voice of an announcer come from the TV.
And now, presenting this week's episode of Kira Kimochii's Idol Adventure.
She looks over to the TV, panic in her eyes.
The couch! Go to the couch!
I hurriedly put the last plate onto the drying rack. Okay, let's go! Both of us hurry over to the couch. We sit down right as the intro is getting ready to start. She and I settle into our usual spot, sitting on the floor in front of the couch. Sometimes we'll sit on the couch like normal people, but we've gotten used to sitting here whenever we watch a movie together or something. She suddenly grabs my arm.
Woohoo! It's time!
She has stars in her eyes. She looks over at me.
Here we go!
I can't help but smile seeing her this excited about something. Yeah, can't wait to see what this show is all about. She starts bobbing up and down where she's sitting. I look back to the TV to see the title sequence starting. How long has this show been going again?
I think it's like 4 years now? This is season 9 right now. And this opening song is the show's 5th original OP. They change the opening song every 2 seasons.
Wow, that's cool. Which one do you like the best?
Which OP?
Yeah. She furrows her brow. She's taking the question super seriously.
I think the first one will always hold a special place in my heart. But this season's is definitely the catchiest. I listen to it all the time while I'm doing homework.
You listen to this while doing school stuff? So energetic and upbeat. How can you possibly focus? She gives me a cheeky smile.
Guess I'm just smart enough for it.
I smirk back. Oh, is that how it is?
You bet that's how it is. I could... Ah!
She suddenly cries out. What? She frantically points at the TV.
The episode is starting! Look at the screen!
I look at the TV screen to see a recap of the last episode.
Last episode was really big!
She suddenly launches into an explanation.
Kira and her friends finally found the legendary purple song shard, a relic that they weren't even sure existed. This was something talked about as early as the 2nd season, so them finding it was a huge surprise.
Ah, okay. So is it something that...
But when they found the song shard, they were given a riddle. And after hearing it, they quickly deduced that if they answered the riddle correctly, they would be able to obtain the shard and use its power for good.
Wait, how did a shard give them a...
And before the girls could come up with an answer, the shard suddenly changed color and started shooting out negative dissonance energy. Which means the song shard was actually corrupted.
Oh, okay, so does that mean that Kira...
Then the dissonance energy zapped all of Kira's friends to somewhere else.
Chi, I'm really not following what you're... She puts her head towards me.
So now she has to save them by herself!
She's panting now, out of breath. But there's still a big excited smile on her face.
So, are you caught up?
I decide that it would probably be best for me to just watch the show instead of asking questions. Yeah, I think so. She beams.
Great, let's watch.
We both turn our heads back to the TV, just as all the introductory and recap segments are finishing up. I see a young, worried-looking girl staring at a floating crystal with negative energy coming out of it.
So after her friends got zapped away last episode, she was left all alone in the cave to deal with the corrupted song shard.
Ah, I see.
The level of Kira's magic is higher when she has her friends with her, but now that she's all alone, I don't know what she's gonna do.
She can use magic? She chuckles.
Obviously! She can harness the power of music to create magical energy.
Of course, how obvious. As we keep watching, I see the character on screen, Kira, desperately fighting back against a barrage of attacks from the corrupted shard. It looks like she's holding a magic wand of some sort. Hey, what's that magic wand she's holding? She stares at the TV, engrossed, and responds without looking away.
That's her song staff. Using the power of song, she— Look out!
What? She suddenly cries out, startling me. On the screen, Kira nearly dodges a burst of negative energy.
She could power up the staff and use its powers to fight off evil.
And right back into the explanation. Ah, okay. So how exactly does she power up the staff? By singing? A big grin forms on her face.
Yes! No!
No? She startled me again. Kira barely dodges another attack. She lets out a sigh of relief.
No. Sorry, yes.
Which one is it?
Yes. She powers up her staff by singing. And then she uses it to— No! Kira!
She suddenly grabs my arm. What? What? She frantically points at the screen. I look to see Kira finally being hit by one of the bolts of negative energy. She flies back into a wall and falls to the ground, struggling to get up.
No, no, no!
She looks legitimately worried. I can feel her hand squeezing my arm tighter. The camera cuts back to the song shard. The negative energy surrounding it starts to reform itself into the shape of a bipedal creature. She suddenly gasps.
Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
What? What did you know? She frantically launches into an explanation.
The song shard already appeared discolored when Kira and her friends found it, so I knew something was up. And then on top of that, the negative energy that came out of the song shard immediately targeted Kira and her friends.
So, what does that mean? On the screen, I see two eyes appear on the now formed creature.
It's a strident walker!
She says it with such certainty and excitement that I almost feel like I understand what she means just from her tone of voice. And then I remember that I have no idea what she's talking about at all. She puts her hands back down between her legs and starts bobbing up and down again.
Come on, Kira! Hurry and get up!
She glances over at me.
Simone, come on! You have to call out to Kira too!
What? Call out to her? Wait, what? But she's just a...
Simone!
Chi's energy convinces me. Okay. I'll help. I ready myself, trying not to think about how embarrassing this is. Come on! Come on, Kira! Let's go? I sheepishly call out to the 2D character on the television screen. She gives me an annoyed look.
No, not like that! You have to say it louder!
Her enthusiasm is palpable. I take a deep breath. Okay. Let's go, Kira! Hurry up and beat back that monster! I look back to Chi expectingly. She looks at me and starts laughing. What? Why are you laughing at me? You were the one that told me to do that. I feel like I was just tricked. She keeps laughing.
Well, it's just funny when you only commit to it 50%.
Oh, of course. She wasn't laughing at the fact I was talking to a TV character. It was at the fact that I was at all reserved when doing so. How quaint.
I'll show you how it's done.
I look at Chi curiously, who takes a deep breath.
Let's go, Kira! You have to get up! Your friends are counting on you!
The sudden increase in volume catches me off guard. She is essentially just screaming at this point. She then immediately starts smiling normally again.
See what I mean?
There isn't a single hint of sarcasm in her voice. The absurdity of all hits me and I start laughing. She looks at me confused.
What are you laughing about?
Sorry, it's nothing. I'm just having a good time. She gives me a bright smile.
Me too!
We keep watching. Kira is now being approached by the Strident Walker. She's struggling to find the strength to stand. Can't she just sing at him? Why is she pounding up her staff? She looks worried.
Kira knows that she can't afford to waste too much power right now. And I think she's worried that she doesn't have a song powerful enough to stop a monster this strong.
She grabs my arm again, albeit this time more lightly. So what is she gonna do? I find myself surprised by how invested I'm becoming in this episode.
If only she had a song strong enough to... Oh!
Chi's eyes suddenly widen as if she realized something. What is it?
There is a song that's strong enough to beat it! One that she hasn't sung yet!
There is? Just then, Kira, in her weakened state, starts softly singing a familiar tune. Wait, where do I know this song from? I keep listening. She has a confident smile on her face. And then, I hear it. Kira is still injured, so it sounds weak, but I know that melody anywhere. Chi and I both cry out at the same time. It's the OP song! Kira begins glowing, and a big ball of light forms around her. Chi looks ecstatic.
It's happening!
What's happening?
Kira's getting promoted!
I'm confused by the wording of that. Getting promoted? By who? Like, her boss? She laughs.
No, silly. It's just what leveling up in this show is called. She's gaining more power.
I look back to the screen. Kira begins to float into the air. The monster looks noticeably distraught and begins backing away slowly. I can hear the instruments swell as the OP begins to play at full force.
Go, Kira!
I find myself swept up by the excitement as well. Woo! Go, Kira! Kira begins shooting magic at the monster over and over again, bringing it to its knees.
You won't stop me or my friends. Idle Adventure Charm level 5!
Woo!
Chi is cheering now.
Level 5! Level 5! Go!
She's completely enraptured by this with the show now. To be fair though, so am I.
Idle Flash!
Idle Flash! She really used Idol Flash!
Based on Chi's reaction, I'm assuming this is a big deal. She suddenly grabs my arm again and starts shaking me.
Simone! She used Idol Flash! She used Idol Flash!
Whoa! Stop shaking me! What does Idol Flash mean?
It's an idol charm that Kira has been practicing all season, but she wasn't able to get the hang of it. This is the best!
On the screen, the monster cries out as it's surrounded by a bright light. Once the light clears, the purple song shard is sitting silently on the ground, noticeably more purple than it was before. What's more, all of Kira's friends are there too now, looking a little dazed and confused. She lets out a sigh of relief.
Phew. Thank goodness they're okay.
Based on her expression, you'd think she was talking about her real-life friends. Following that, all the girls hug and cry and celebrate that they found the purple song shard, vowing to continue their adventure into another day. The credits then begin to roll. She looks at me expectantly.
So, what did you think?
I smile. Not half bad. I'm honestly surprised how much I liked it. Maybe I'll even watch the next episode with you. She gasps and her eyes light up.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Why not? This was fun.
Yay!
So, when does the next episode come out? Next week? She gives me a slightly disappointed look.
That was actually the finale of season 9.
What? That was the finale? I guess it did kind of feel like a big finale-esque moment.
Yeah, so we gotta wait for season 10 to be released.
Does it have a release date?
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in late November.
Alright, that's not too far away. Let's watch the first episode of season 10 together when it comes out. She grabs my arm and gives me a warm smile.
That sounds perfect.
After the episode ends, she and I talk a little more before heading back upstairs to our room. She mentioned that there's something she wanted to work on today and that she was feeling particularly inspired. I walk into my room and flop down on my bed. I look at my alarm clock to see 11:15 staring back at me. Still plenty of time before my shift starts. What else should I do? I feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. I reach to pull it out. It's a message from Anna.
I can't wait for this party.
I chuckle. I try imagining Anna wearing a nice dress and acting sophisticated at a high-class party. Yeah, still can't do it. Definitely not her style. I text her back. What? You mean you're not ecstatic about mingling with some more suits?
No.
It's not too often that she has to go to corporate events like this. But they do come up every few months, and her dad makes her attend. Ever since his big promotion to company CEO. At this point, she's used to them. But I remember last year when she would go on and on about how annoying they were. It also didn't help that they were always far away. She had to make a 2-hour car ride to get to this one. So what's the deal this time? Another company getaway?
Honestly, I wish it was just that. Apparently the party is really more of a networking event. My dad didn't tell me much, but from the sound of it, this is a meeting to discuss a business partnership with some other company.
Huh, now that's interesting. Any idea what company? Also, what does he need you there for if that's the case?
The head of the potential partner company has a daughter that my dad wants to introduce me to.
Ah. You're really getting pulled around, huh?
You can say that again.
This whole thing sounds like such a pain.
I could care less about meeting some rich company girl. I just want to lay on my bed and watch TV.
Yeah, that sounds more like you.
Oh, so you're saying I'm lazy?
I smirk. If the bag of potato chips fits.
You ass!
I start laughing. And I know she's doing the same. I respond again. Speaking of TV, you'll never guess what she made me watch today.
No way.
Guess she already knows. Kira Komachi's Idol Adventure.
Seriously? You actually agreed to watch that? I'm shocked. Wait,
What?
she bribed you, didn't she?
Damn, she's good. How does she always know? I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't fool me. What did she give you?
I decide to concede, knowing she'll probably guess it soon anyway. It's pretty obvious. She, promised to make whatever I wanted for breakfast.
I knew it! Ugh, and I bet it tasted so good too.
You can say that again.
I should have been there too. Ugh.
I actually like that show.
Oh, now that's surprising. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, really? So I assume you caught the finale of season 9?
No. I haven't had time because of this dumb party. You better not spoil anything. I'm gonna watch it as soon as I get home.
Maybe we can all start watching it together once season 10 comes out.
Why? So you can get more breakfast?
Well, yeah, kind of. But I actually enjoyed the show, so I wouldn't mind watching more of it.
What? You mean you had it in you to enjoy idol shows all this time and you never told me?
She's getting worked up for some reason. I didn't know until today!
Alright, that's it. I've decided. You realize that you've now finally given me another person besides Chiko to talk about idols with, right?
Yes?
Oh boy, you better get ready for the biggest lore dump of the century when I get back.
Here we go.
I'm not joking at all right now. You seriously better be ready. Because there's a lot you need to get caught up to speed on before season 10 drops.
I feel like maybe I've made a grave mistake. You'll try to take it easy on me first, right?
You did this to yourself. You opened the box. I think I'll get Chiko to help me.
What have I done? What have I done? I start typing up another response, but Anna interrupts it with another message.
Hey, sorry, gotta bounce. Fancy event stuff approaches.
I quickly delete what I was typing before. Alright, good luck! And have fun! After that, I put my phone down. My alarm clock reads 12:23 p.m. Wow, we were talking for an hour? Time flies, I guess. It's still a little bit early, but I wonder if she wants to go anywhere for lunch. She's probably busy working on something, so I'll just shoot her a text. Hey, you want to go anywhere for lunch?
In the zone right now. I'll probably eat later. Is that okay?
Of course, I'll find something. Huh, guess she's pretty focused. I'll just throw together some sandwiches. I head downstairs to the kitchen. I may not be great at cooking or baking, or just making food in general, but I can at least manage a sandwich. I open up one of the cabinets. Let's see, what does a sandwich need? First is bread, of course. I pull out a plate and 2 slices of bread and put them on the counter. Okay, what's next? Ah, meat, obviously. Wonder what we got in here. I open up the fridge. Oh ho ho! A new pack of ham? Lucky me. I pull out the ham. A few slices of this sound pretty good. Let's go with 3 slices. I place the slices onto the bread. What's next? Oh yeah, gotta add some cheese. Now where is it? Ah, I pull out a pack of sliced cheese, and then walk back and add 2 slices to the sandwich. This is looking pretty good so far. I think I'll go for some vegetables next. I open the fridge for a 3rd time. Lettuce, onions, tomato, and my eyes fall on a bottle of mayonnaise. Mayo! I grab everything and move over to the counter. Gotta cut the vegetables first. I pull out a knife and a cutting board out of the drawer. Just a couple of slices of each should be fine. I begin chopping the vegetables. Let's see. 2 tomato slices, 3 onion slices, and I can just pull a couple of leaves off of the lettuce head. Finished. I put the vegetables on my sandwich and spread some mayo on the empty slice. Once everything is back in the fridge, I come back over to the counter to enjoy my creation. That was easy. I may not be great at cooking or baking, or just making food in general, but I can at least manage This looks horrible! I can't let anyone see this. How did this happen? All I did was put the ingredients onto the bread. I solemnly carry the plate with my mango sandwich over to the table and silently eat lunch. I'm relaxing on the couch watching some TV when I hear humming coming from down the stairs. She notices me.
Oh, hey Simone! Taking some me time?
I laugh. Yeah, pretty much. What you've been up to? She glances off to the left for some reason.
Oh, just a project of mine.
Suspicious. I stare at her.
What?
Suspicious. I say it out loud this time.
It's nothing weird, I swear.
Her face starts turning red. She's terrible at hiding things. Oh, you sure? I could have sworn I heard some faint singing from your room earlier.
Simone!
Her face is really red now. I chuckle. Time to stop teasing her. I think I already have an idea as to what she's been doing anyway. Sorry, I won't press. Taking a break? She lets out an audible sigh and recomposes herself.
Yeah, I wanted to take a lunch break.
Lunch break? I look at the clock, but it's 4 p.m.
Huh?
She looks surprised for some reason.
It's that late already?
She laughs awkwardly.
Guess I got a little too carried away.
She walks over and opens up the fridge.
You want anything? I think I'm gonna make a sandwich.
I already ate, but I could use something else before I head off to my shift. Plus, I would never turn down an offer of food from Chi. Sure, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
I'm also curious to see how Chi makes a sandwich, so I watch her from the couch as she starts putting everything together. It sounds like she has that Idol song stuck in her head. But then what was...
What do you want on yours?
Ham, cheese, lettuce, onion, tomato, and mayo, please. She stares at me. What?
What's with that immediate response?
She laughs at me. I watch as she begins constructing the sandwich. Let's see. Plate and bread first. Ham, cheese, onion, tomato, lettuce, mayo on the empty bread slice, and done. Why is it not so much better than mine? I did all the same things! There's even a faint yellow glow surrounding it. She notices me staring.
What's with that frustrated look?
Nothing.
Well, here's your sandwich.
I smile. Thanks, Chi. I take a bite. Perfection. Which, of course, makes it 1,000,000 times better than mine.
Is it alright?
In a slightly frustrated tone, I respond, amazing as usual.
Is that a hint of frustration I hear in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about. As I take the last bite of my sandwich, I glance at the clock. 5 p.m. Yikes, I've gotta hurry.
Oh yeah, you've got club practice tonight, right?
Yep, today's gonna run late, so I should be back around 11:15 or so.
You sure do practice a lot. It's really inspiring.
Her expression turns to one of determination.
And that means I've got to keep up.
I can't help but smile. I love seeing Chi get fired up. I do feel a little bad since I'm technically lying to her. But I've got my reasons, and I don't plan to go back on them now. I throw Chi a thumbs up. Let's both do our best. Once I've gotten my things together, I start walking towards the bar. It takes about 10 minutes to get there by walking, so I'm able to take my time. As I'm walking, my thoughts turn to Anna. I think she said the party starts around 6 p.m., so she should be getting ready now. I can only imagine all the venting she'll want to do when I see her next. I chuckle. Maybe we can get Chi and have a group session where we all hang out and listen to Anna vent and eat snacks or something. It sure has been getting dark early these days. I can see and hear lots of activity coming from inside. Seems like the usual busy Saturday. I head inside.
Yo, Simone!
Mayu enthusiastically greets me from a little ways away. Hey, Mayu! I also nod to the boss as he notices me as well. I make my way to the back room to get changed and clock in. It only takes me about 2 minutes to get ready. I put my phone in the back locker and clock in.
Simone, just the man I wanted to see.
The boss greets me this time. Hello, sir. What should I get started with?
Orders as usual, please. Start with that table over there.
He points to a table full of rowdy-looking college students. They already look drunk. On it, the shift itself is busy like I expected, but compared to Friday nights, Saturday is typically easier overall. Another round of house beers for table 2.
Got it.
There's always the rowdier customers.
Simone, could you take these drinks to table 5?
Sure thing. But I've come to learn that sort of thing is pretty par for the course when working at a bar.
Simone, mind bringing these 2 orders to the counter for Mayu?
Of course, sir. I hurry over to the counter. 1 lemon sour and 2 cosmopolitans for table 10, and a round of 4 blended margaritas for table 7.
Coming right up.
In fact, even though I stay until closing on Saturdays, the customer number begins to come down from its peak as early as 9. Tonight, things were pretty average. Around 9:30, the bar starts to thin out considerably. As I'm waiting for Maya to finish making another round of drinks, she looks at me.
Whew, I guess we're past the peak for tonight.
Seems like it.
Holding up okay?
Yep, all good. But I'm not the one having to make all the drinks. Maya smiles.
That might not be the case for much longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
The boss mentioned yesterday that he wants to start officially training you to make drinks soon.
Really? I'm honored.
I'll help too, of course.
Wow, to think the boss trusts me enough to let me try making drinks. I don't want to let him down. Maya puts the now ready 7 drinks on the counter.
These 3 for table 5, and these 4 for table 7.
Got it. The clock finally hits 10:30, and Maya and I start wiping tables and cleaning up. The boss takes the remaining customers' final drink orders and makes them himself. As for wiping the back row, Maya glances at me.
Hey, so did you ever manage to get that keychain back to the girl who lost it?
Up until this point, it hadn't really been on my mind today. Not yet. She wasn't at school on Friday, so I haven't seen her.
Ah, too bad.
Yeah, I wanted to get it over with. Maya moved to the next table.
Oh? And why is that?
She smirks.
Nervous about what your play will be?
My play? I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, your play. No way you'd get into a fight over something that belongs to some girl you aren't interested in.
What? She's got a cheeky smile on her face now. Wait, I'm not interested in her. I don't even know her. Maya gives me a sarcastic expression.
Oh, of course. You mentioned that, didn't you? Well, I guess that makes things a little more difficult.
It makes what more difficult?
Don't worry. Even if there isn't much of a chance, I've got a couple strategies for you to try.
There is a big misunderstanding happening right now. I'm now only sporadically wiping the table in front of me. I don't need any strategies. I was only doing it because I wanted to help.
Of course. And now you want to use the chance to get to know her better, right?
There is a serious miscommunication going on right now.
Say, what's got you two in a commotion over here?
The boss walks up to us. Hello, sir. I thought you were still passing out. Oh. I look around and don't see anyone else in the bar. Is everyone gone already? The boss smiles and gives us a thumbs up.
Yep, all cleared out for today. Good work, you two.
Phew, I changed the subject.
So, Simone, from the sound of it, you need some help. What's the predicament?
Not him, too. Wait, sir. I promise I'm fine. It's really nothing that I...
He's a little nervous to admit it, but it's about the girl whose keychain we helped to retrieve the other day.
The boss nods with an understanding expression.
Ah, I see. I understand what's happening here.
You really don't, actually? He puts his hand on my shoulder.
Listen, Simone. Sometimes there will be obstacles in front of you that may seem insurmountable. But as long as you don't give up, you can get there.
What? Maya suddenly puts her hand on my other shoulder.
So, tell us more about this girl.
Wait, shouldn't we be... I glance back at the boss, who nods in response to what Maya just said. How did this happen? She's just one of my classmates. I've only talked to her 1 or 2 times at most. The boss furrows his brow.
I see. This is gonna be harder than I thought.
Maya crosses her arms.
Yeah, seems like it.
You guys aren't even listening anymore.
But I think I have just the trick. Hmm?
Well, what is it?
letter.
Of course. What a unique idea, Mayu.
She couldn't have said anything more generic. Why would a love letter work? I suddenly find myself giving in and playing along.
Trust me, Simone, girls love this stuff.
But you've got to be careful about it.
The boss steps over. Mayu nods.
If it's too sappy, it'll come off as unoriginal. But if it's too forward, it'll come off as creepy.
Sir? Where in the world is all of this coming from?
Don't worry, we can help you write one.
Before I know it, the boss and Mayu have already pulled up some chairs to one of the tables and have a pen and paper ready. Mayu grabs my shoulders and sits me down in one of the chairs. What? Then she sits down next to me.
First, what's her name? You said her initials were F.A., right?
I let out a sigh. There's no stopping these two. Whatever. Doesn't seem like there's anything I can do right now to change their minds anyway. Felicia Arison.
Great, then let's open with that.
It's a little hard to tell, but I think Mayu sounds slightly more excited all of a sudden.
Felicia Arison. Now where have I heard that name before?
Mayu, holding my hand, which is holding the pen, writes the words, Dear Felicia, in a fancy font.
Next, why don't you talk about how you got a hold of the keychain?
Okay, I guess. I have no idea what's going on. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the boss typing something into his phone. While Mayu is in the middle of making me write something, I hear the boss let out a surprised noise.
Oh.
What is it?
The boss turns his phone screen towards Mayu. And on the screen is a big picture of Felicia, captioned Felicia Arison, young heiress to the Arison Corporation.
Oh.
She lets out the same noise. Mayu's hand stops moving and she looks at me.
That wouldn't happen to be the girl you're after, would it?
Like I said, I'm not after anyone. But, yeah, that's the girl. The boss pats me on the shoulder.
Well, the important thing is, you tried your best.
Huh? Mayu slowly stands up with a sympathetic expression.
It's all right, Simone. You can't win them all.
They gave up already? I wasn't even taking them seriously, but somehow them giving up on me so soon makes me feel let down. Mayu's expression changes to one of more concentration.
But in all seriousness, getting that keychain back to someone like her smoothly is going to be difficult.
Especially considering you don't know her.
They both immediately drop the wingman act at the same time.
You're worried that she'll mistake you for the one who took it, right?
Well, yeah, that was something that crossed my mind. Their sudden return to being normal catches me off guard. What are these two doing working at a bar? They should start a stand-up routine.
Then love letter it is.
Love! They're back at it again already?!
Consider this, Simone. If you're able to give it to her in the form of a letter, it'll seem much less suspicious up front, right?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Then, in the letter, you can explain everything about how you got the keychain in writing. That way there's no miscommunication.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Even if it's a little awkward, it'll certainly be easier than having to try and explain it all in person. That's a pretty good idea, actually. With what you were saying about the love letter earlier, it almost like you guys were already... Wait. Mayu smirks at me. I knew it! You guys were planning to say this from the start and we're just screwing with me too!
Oh, look at the time.
The boss loudly checks the clock on the wall.
11. Simone, you're free to go. Good work today.
What?
Don't worry. Mayu and I will finish cleaning up here.
He flashes me a big smile. Good grief. I can catch a break with these two. Mayu grins and waves at me. I let out a sigh. But then, I start laughing to myself. At least I know things will never get boring around here. Whatever. See you on Wednesday. I wave and head to the back room. In about 3 minutes, I've changed and clocked out. I wave goodbye to Mayu and the boss one more time before heading out the door. Phew! I guess the real hectic part of the shift came after all the customers were gone. Whatever, time to head home. Eager to get back and go to sleep, I begin to hurry down the road. At least the nights these days seem to have gotten cooler. But the humidity still isn't great. I can still feel myself starting to sweat. Oh, I should probably check my phone to see if Cheese sent me anything. I forgot to look as I was getting it out of my locker. I pull out my phone. Huh? 6 missed calls? And 23 missed messages? It's all from Anna. I feel my heart start to beat slightly faster. Did something happen? I open the messaging app. What I see doesn't do much to help ease my worries.
You're not gonna believe who I'm being set up to meet. The potential partner company is Arison. My dad wants to introduce me to Felicia. Guess he didn't know he's already in my class.
just got out of the setup meeting between me and Felicia. Things seemed normal at first, but then your name came up in conversation. Felicia randomly started asking me a lot of personal questions about you. She framed it as asking about us as friends, but something about the whole thing didn't feel right. I think I made a mistake. I thought it'd be harmless, so I brought up the fact that you had something you wanted to give back to her. I told her it looked like a keychain. Maybe from an onlooker's perspective, nothing seemed different, but I swear, Simone, after I said that, the atmosphere completely changed. She started asking more questions, but I started to feel really uneasy, so I told her I had something else to take care of and ended the meeting there. I don't even know why I'm feeling so shaken up, but if you can, give me a call after your shift ends.
My heart is beating faster now. My mind flashes back to the strange phone call Felicia had on the roof. I noticed that there is a big space between Anna's last message and the first missed call from her. Missed call from Anna.
Sorry for calling you during work, but if you can see this message, please answer. We need to talk.
Missed call from Anna. Missed call from Anna.
Listen, I'll apologize for this as much as I need to later, and I know I'm probably being paranoid, but I have a really bad feeling. I didn't see Felicia after our meeting, and when I asked someone about her, they said she had left the party to attend to something, right after our meeting ended. I know I probably sound crazy and am freaking you out for no reason, but just be careful, okay?
Missed call from Anna. Missed call from Anna. Missed call from Anna. I know Anna often overthinks the things she does. When it comes to other people, she's pretty perceptive. And that worries me. I should give her a call. I hit the call button and hold the phone up to my ear as I continue walking home. Suddenly, as the phone is ringing, I notice something in the distance. What is that?
Hello? Simon?
Anna sounds frantic. I try to stay calm in my response. Anna, is everything okay?
Simon, listen to me. Something isn't right.
I'm still walking while keeping an eye on the thing in the distance. What do you mean?
I managed to find my dad, so I asked about Felicia. She isn't even on the property anymore.
What? The thing in the distance begins to move. Towards me. It looked like a figure.
I think she's coming home.
Suddenly, the figure stops a few meters in front of me. I stop.
Simon? Simon, are you there?
I have a really bad feeling. But this is a mess I got myself into. And Anna isn't part of it.
Simon? Answer, please!
Sorry, I've gotta call you back.
What's going on?
I can feel my phone vibrate again in my pocket, but I ignore it. It's Felicia. She just stares at me. I glance around. I can only see a single car in the distance. She must have been driven back here. Felicia? What are you doing out here? She keeps staring at me, unmoving. Just as I consider talking again, she opens her mouth.
You have something that belongs to me.
I have my bag with me, so Felicia's keychain is still inside. This isn't exactly how I envisioned returning it to her, but I have a feeling I shouldn't hesitate right now. I pull the keychain out and hold it out to her. Listen, I came across some thugs who had gotten a hold of it, so She quickly grabs it from my hand.
Did you look?
Huh?
Did you look?
Does this have something to do with that wheel compartment on the side of the keychain? Either way, saying yes here doesn't feel like a good idea. Look at what? She stares at me for a few more seconds. With the keychain in hand, she silently turns around and walks back towards the car. I'm frozen in place. Once the car drives away, I stand still in the same place for several more minutes. I pull out my phone. 7 missed calls from Anna. I sent her a text. Sorry about that. I'm alright. A little shaken up though.
Simone, what the hell is going on?
Missed call from Anna. She tries calling me, but I hit the decline button. I need a little time. I think I'm gonna use tomorrow to just decompress. So, can we talk about all of this on Monday when you come over?
What? Did something happen?
Monday. Please. It takes her a few minutes to respond.
Okay. I'm just glad you're alright.
I quickly put my phone into my pocket and hurry the rest of the way home. I need some sleep.